So this tool, it's a little messy sometimes because you can actually use oil to help lubricate your the blade and the machine. We are going to use a little bit of oil just because the lubrication helps the blade last longer. So I can have that set aside here. I can have a rag to clean my area up. And I'm going to get some gloves. Oops. Don't know if I'll be able to use this saw actually for this operation. Oops. Okay, this is the bandsaw. If you guys have taken sculpture classes, you're probably familiar with it. Just trying to take it all in. Here it is. Okay, and it's very much anatomically the same as a wood bandsaw with the blade traveling through the machine. It also has that same characteristic of the blade being somewhat fragile, so no twisting of the metal. All right, let's see how this thing works. Well, you've got your start and your stop here, okay? So that's important to mention. When you start it up, you got to push hard. And when you stop, you got to push hard. Okay? There's also over here a guard that winds up and down. You always want the guard in the lowest position possible. In case the blade does break, you absolutely don't want that guard up. It's going to keep the blade from whipping out. All right? All right, let's see how this works. Okay, I realize that this machine can only cut up to 18-inch wide pieces because there's no room for the material here. So, once you use the manual cutter or the chop saw to cut your pieces down, then you can cut them smaller. Now remember, your model is half scale. So the next size down I'm looking for was 5 inches. I needed 6 at 5 inches. Well, in reality, it's going to be 6 at 10 inches. And since this is 20 inches, I got to cut this in half. So I'll need 3 of these 20 inches to get 6. 10. 6 at 10. Okay. Now I'm going to use the miter gauge for this, which is this tool here, because it'll make it easier for me to cut a straight line. Okay. Make sure it's set to 90. Hold on tight, and I'm going to cut like that. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on the blade. And turn it on. Now hold on tight to your material because it might want it to spin.